Some breaking news coming in from Bangladesh, where 5 houses belonging to 2 Hindu families were completely gutted in a fire in West Dumuritala, village of Pirojpur Sadar district in Bangladesh during the early hours of the 2nd of December. And this comes after a recent spurt in violence against the minority Hindu community of Bangladesh, especially after the death of radical Islamist leader Sharif Osman Hadi on the 18th of December. During the aftermath of Hadi's death, several reports of arson attacks against the minority community and the brutal lynching of Deepu Chandra Das in Maiman Singh and Amrit Mondal in Rajbari area near Dhaka. We have our input editor Brijesh Pandey now joining us on the broadcast. Brijesh, yet another incident. This is taking everybody back to the memories, the worst memories of 1970s Bangladesh, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, and I think what we have been given to understand is that this particular 5 houses, it belonged to 2 Hindu families, and this happened late at night when clothes were stuffed in one room of the entire of the 5 rooms and 5 houses, and it was set to fire, and all the doors outside were bolted. So it was very clear that there was no way the family could have gotten outside. So the purpose was to burn them to death, and there were 8 members, 8 Hindu members were inside these 5 houses. But luckily, they were able to cut through the tin and also the bamboo header, and they were able to get out of from that, and the family is living in absolute fear. This also clearly shows that that minority Hindus are regularly on target as far as the Islamist extremism in Bangladesh is concerned. Though the police claim to have arrested 5 people in this regard, but it has not boasted any kind of confidence in the minority Hindu who remain to live in fear, and saying that they are always at the receiving end whenever this kind of situation takes place. Krishna?
Rajesh, the reports are not stopping, and these are extremely worrying signs, especially if you're a country like India stuck in between Pakistan and Bangladesh. And right now, this latest incident occurring in the early hours of December 27 means that India will need to step up its own vigilance of the situation over there. India is consistently monitoring it, but things are slowly going out of hand.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, though the Ministry of External Affairs have said that they are in continual touch with the Bangladeshi counterpart, and they are, putting pressure to make sure that the situation doesn't spiral out of control. But the fact of the matter is that, in the last 7 to 8 months, 71 such incidents have taken place inside Bangladesh. And despite all the rhetorics by the local administration, the police force and the army, these incidents are happening with impunity. I think, time has come for the Indian government to also up the game as far as, making or reaching out to Bangladesh government and making sure that they understand the concerns of Indians. Otherwise, the future looks very bleak as far as minority Hindus in Bangladesh is concerned.